Today, we will introduce you to the most adorable animals in the world. No, it will not be kittens, puppies, which even the kids know about. We will tell you about 12 of the cutest representatives of wildlife. You'll see the most beautiful predators and herbivores on the planet. Find out who is called the happiest animal in the world, and who is in the desert sentry. Who can I have as a pet, and who better not to approach? Why do many glorious animals face complete extinction as a species? And what measures are taken to avoid this? Ready to get the maximum dose of moderation? Then let's go. A big panda, a cute appearance resembling a soft toy, brought giant pandas who get popularity in the world. Cute bears have plush black and white fur, a killed body, short paws and round ears. The animals sleep for about 12 hours a day, and the rest of the time they are engaged in eating bambuks, hand-from books and plants. Pandas are vegetarians, and bambuk makes up 99% of their diet. Big pandas live only in China. The locals adore these teddy bears and consider them a national treasure. Now, there are only about 3,000 individuals left in nature of this breed, and they are under the closest protection of the Chinese authorities. The green lansky and the seal, these mimic animals, are quite easy to distinguish from other representatives of the seal family. The babies of the Greenland seal have eyes as black as coals and snow-white fluffy fur. The sun's rays easily pass through the full transparent furs and warm the little body. In adulthood, the color of seals becomes gray with dark stripes in the males and spotted whiskers. These marine mammals move in flocks, swim well, feed on fish and small aquatic inhabitants. However, the seals are clumsy and helpless to listen to. Because of the soft, beautiful skin, the green seal is threatened with extinction. Despite the ban on furs, the animals are constantly being hunted by poachers. Quokka, an amazing animal, has a reputation as the happiest animal in the world. This miracle does not smile only while eating. The rest of the time, including during sleep, the quokka looks very cheerful. This is due to the fact that when the life-giving muscles relax, the corners of the lips rise and a pretty expression appears on their muzzle. The quokka marsupial, an animal of the kangaroo family, which is found in Australia. She has a rough grey-brown coat, a slightly pointed muzzle and small rounded ears. The quokka feeds on grass and leaves and grows up to a maximum of 5 kilograms. These adorable little animals allow people to come close to them to do together with Holly. But in the wild, it is better not to interact with quokkas, since they are considered a vulnerable species and need protection. Dwarf antelope is the smallest representative of the antelope with a height of only 30 centimeters. Lives in forests Africa. With its appearance, this animal causes online admiration and a smile. Slouching taurus thin legs, a tucked tail, big infectious eyes, make a mini antelope look like a cartoon hero. Only the catfish have black, cone-shaped, tiny horns, 2 to 3 centimeters in clay. But they are too mirulubivi and puglivi to arrange brock slaughterhouses on the horns. The red-brown color allows the dwarf antelope to hide perfectly from predators among the fallen leaves. Animals behave very tuned up and zoocritti come out only closer to night, running away from danger. They are able to jump to 0.5 meters into the clay. These features make it very difficult to study them. Collar, thick plush wool, big shag ears. The dense body and funny clumsiness made the lion one of the cutest animals on the planet. A large convex nose and an innocent look of eternally sleepy eyes add to the animal's mimetishness. The weight of the ala reaches 15 kilograms, and the body is covered with smoky grey wool. With the help of long coxes on omegas, the beast easily climbs trees and spends most of its life on branches. Collar is found in Australia and, contrary to popular belief, is not a relative of bears, but refers to the family of marsupials. It feeds exclusively on eucalyptus and lives mainly in eucalyptus forests. It is noteworthy that the stool almost does not drink water, but receives necessary moisture from the leaves. Alpaca is a herbivorous animal from the family of Abluzi. It looks as if it is drawn in a picture. His pretty face with fluffy bangs radiates good-natured friendliness. Alpacas live in South America and the Andes as well as in zoos around the world. They are very cleanly dense, intelligent, a little shy and quite non-aggressive animals. Unlike other species of camels, alpacas do not spit. They get along well with people and take them off. Alpaca is valued for its magnificent fur, from which warm and light odules and clothes are made. Once a year, the animal is sheared, removing 3 to 4 kilograms shorts boss. It is 3 times stronger and 7 times warmer than sheep. The wool that alpaca gives in the first 10 years of life is softest and most expensive. A dwarf behemoth. Unlike his cousin, a huge killer behemoth, this kind and sweet quiet baby, dwarf behemoths weigh only about 300 kilograms. Outwardly, they look like a mini copy of a hippopotamus, but more elegant. Animals prefer to live alone near reservoirs and rarely create pairs. At the slightest danger, they run away into the forest, from which thickets often become prey to predators, crocodiles and leopards. Small behemoths do not tolerate heat and need regular bathing from an early age. These crumbs feed on various plant products that are actively mined at night. Dwarf behemoths live in African countries. Due to deforestation and uncontrolled slaughter, they have become an endangered species and are now under protection. Meerkats. This funny animal is not only a cute exotic animal, but also dangerous predators of the mongoose family. Living in the deserts of South Africa, meerkats are always to all local wildlife, including poisonous snakes from scorpions, pauks. They are immune to poisons and, with their maximum height of 30 centimeters, can hunt larger prey. These bird cuties conquered the world with their cute smiling face, intelligent eyes, and unique social behavior. As soon as the meerkat hears the slightest rustle, he immediately arises on his hind legs, and with a piercing look controls the space. Noticing how the animal stands, stretched out like a string and folding its paws on its stomach, it is impossible not to smile. For their excessive alertness and vigilance, the meerkats were nicknamed the sentinels of the desert. Owners with a forest muzzle with unusual bulging gaze will definitely not leave anyone indifferent. The lariva animal family, like a half monkey weighing about 1.5 kilograms and covered with soft dense wool of yellow or blue color. Thick luri has a strong grip of paws and strong nails. He can sleep in a tree all day. Clinging make a covenant with the ledges of the hind legs and lesh blizek night and perk up. The animal is found in the rainforests and bamboo groves of Asia and the islands of Indonesia. This cute creature seems to be invincible, but it is one of the few poisonous mammals in the world. I feel the danger of thick luria, gives up hissing sounds and painful bites, but this does not prevent lovers of exotics to brew thick velouria as a pet. This cute creature is the closest relative of sea otters, but it is difficult to confuse it with an otter. In appearance, the colon looks like a soft toy, cute cheeks, a round head with a large, black nose, a short neck and an elongated massive body, reaching a weight of 40 kilograms. The animals spend most of their lives in the water and only occasionally come ashore to dry off. The main temples are sea urchins, as well as other aquatic inhabitants. Having spread out the food on his stomach, the beast eats as if lying on the couch. The colons sleep in the same position. It's nice to keep the patches soft. They don't accidentally float away with the current. In the same position, the females roll their cubs to make money, and while the babies do not know how to swim. This is a very touching picture. Colons live in small groups off the coast of Alaska, Canada, California. They are very friendly and trusting like each other. So it is with people. It was peacefulness and valuable meat that led to the mass extermination of these cute predators. Today, they are listed in the Red Book and are protected. An unusual miniature light-haired fox can be seen in the African deserts. Fennec often live in whole families in Sahara Desert, and you will immediately recognize them by their big fluffy ears, which fixes the slightest rustles and serves the animal as a thermal regulator. A pretty face, big wide eyes and a small body weighing 1.5 kilograms create the feeling that we have a naive and harmless animal in front of us, but in fact it is a cold-blooded predator that feeds on bird eggs, small vertebrates and insects. Phoenix is a very playful and friendly animal, outwardly more like a mix of rolling dogs than a forest. This mini chanterelle gets along well with humans and is often sold as an exotic pet. The phoenix can be tamed and even trained in standard commands. Red panda. This is an incredibly cute animal. It looks like a pomace forests, bears, Janet and cats at the same time. The red or small panda has a red-brown color, a clay hairy tail, a sharp nose and a short patch. An animal the size of a large cat is a predator with strong teeth and sharp claws. Agree. This description is a little reminiscent of the well-known big panda. The red panda is a separate family of lesser pandas. Pretty animals live in the forests of China and India, not Pala, and the southeastern part of Gemliv. These broom animals spend most of their time resting on trees. Only at dusk do they descend to the ground to get food for themselves. Being a predatory animal, the red panda prefers to eat plant food, or closer to cold weather. Include eggs and small animals in the diet. Over the past 20 years, the number of small pandas has halved. This is due to the active deforestation and hunting of animals and valuable fur. Next to animals, our life becomes more joyful and warmer. Each animal has some unique feature is beautiful in its own way. This was our selection of the 12 mildest animals on the planet. Share in the comments which animal from our top you like the most.